Wow, how time flies. The first day of the month of December was as if the festive activities would take forever. But here we are. Christmas was yesterday and today is Boxing Day. Many have wondered why and what is it all about. Why is it this day called a Boxing Day? And funny enough, some think it's a day set aside to fight another, to exchange blows. Now, as far as Boxing Day is concerned, when I say I will box you, what am I literally offering you? Am I offering you a gift or a fight? Let's wait and find out. While many people might consider it to be a boxing fest owing to its unique name, the reality lies far from this. Contrary to its name, Boxing Day is all about giving gifts to the needy. On this holiday, people walk out of their homes and spend time distributing presents and money to the less affluent people. The specific origins of Boxing Day are not globally agreed upon, but multiple origin stories have helped to unlock its history. According to reports, Boxing Day got its unique name during the reign of Queen Victoria, who held the throne in the 1800s. It draws its link from the tradition of rich families giving box-wrapped gifts to the poor. The servants of the wealthy aristocrat families spent their Christmas working for their employers. As part of the holiday bonus, the rich showered them with boxes. Today is another Boxing Day. So here we are to have a clearer view of what is expected on this day. Let us find out if this day has any religious inclinations and how spiritual is it. Of what value is it in this century? Welcome to Nigeria Today. I am your carrier, Clinton. Joining me in the studio to discuss 2022 Boxing Day is Reverend Canon Smart Sunday Simon, chaplain stroke vicar, NTA Chapel of Resurrection, headquarters Garki. You are welcome to the program.
Thank you for having me.
Also in the studio is Pastor Andy Sunday, senior pastor, Christ Empire Christian Center, Jabi, Abuja. Glad to have you join us.
Thank you for having me.
So I see you're still in the Christmas mood.
Exactly.
So I'll start with you. What does Boxing Day mean to you?
Well, Boxing Day is not something that is personal to me. I will trace that to the history and then perhaps say a few things that I think is personal. First, I can agree less with your introduction. The fact that Boxing Day got its name from when Queen Victoria was on the throne in 1800. And Boxing Day has nothing to do with the boxing sport. It's basically about the time when the rich box up gifts and give it to the poor, as you said in your introduction. But then there are other things that we can add to this Boxing Day. Apart from Boxing Day, today is also known as St. Stephen's Day in the Christendom, but it is having a connection with the Boxing Day. And today is also known as the second day of Christmas. So there are three things here. Now, books were given to the poor, and also the servants were allowed to go on a day like this. They are allowed to go meet their families with the boxes they have collected from their masters. So today is more about giving and giving and giving. And then the day is also having a religious connection like I said, that is St. Stephen's Day. St. Stephen is seen as the patron for the poor, because when he was elected as a deacon to serve in Acts chapter 6, was basically to serve the needy, those who were in need and all that. So as a result, this day is also seen as a day when poor people are assisted with gifts here and there. Also, the one that is funny is the fact that the leftover food that was used yesterday during the Christmas, today is also used to finish the leftover foods, and perhaps to also visit extended family members.
I will stop you right here. I know if I can leave you go on and on, but I'll get back to you though. So, Pastor Andy, what does Boxing Day mean to you?
Yeah, in your intro you have said it, and the vicar also have done justice to that. This Boxing Day is a day that, for me personally, I believe that I should take it a little bit higher than what I do to assist the less privileged. It's a day set aside, you know, to actually make impact in the life of people that God has privileged you one way or the other to, you know, have a little advantage over them. Now, there is a little difference from what we do yesterday, being the Christmas day, and today, the Boxing Day. For me, on a Christmas day, is a day that we remember, of course, the birth of Christ, and then the shepherd that came with precious gifts, and they gave to him. And we draw inspiration from that to do same on that day. So we exchange gifts with one another. Now today, the Boxing Day, is a day that you bring a gift, you know, to give to the less privileged, and don't expect any gift from them. So it's more or less like a sacrificial giving today. That is all about this Boxing Day for me. We do that to be able to make significant impact in the life of the people that we see from day to day.
Thank you. Canon Smart, even when you talk just a while ago, you talked about how the origin of the Boxing Day. And of course, in my introduction, you know, we talked about it coming from the 1800s, dating back as the 1800s, you know, the masters giving gifts to their servants. Now, how does this relate to us?
Thank you so much. It's important that today we should, or is something that's supposed to have happened really, but it relates to us in a manner that we are expected to do what they did that time. What do I mean? It is expected that whatever God has given to you, that you should also extend the hand of fellowship to those that are in need. And let's not forget the fact that Christmas is about gift. For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believe in him should not perish, but have everlasting life. So God has exemplified by giving us his Son. And those of us who are Christians, we are also expected to do same by giving gift to people. But that is something I noticed really about this day. Christmas, Boxing Day, people who may not have given any gift throughout the year, on a day like this, you see them giving gift. The spirit of giving is always in the air for almost everybody. And I know that organizations, institutions, businessmen and women, both Christian and non-Christians, are always packaging gifts to ensure that they give to one another. So that is how it relates to us, that we must ensure that we exemplify this. Just as God has done by giving his son, we are expected as well to ensure that we give gifts to those who are in need. And this gift must be to people who will not pay you back. Because if you are giving gift to those who can also give you back, the Bible says even unbelievers do same. So I've seen people going to IDP camps to celebrate Christmas with them. I've seen people going to orphanage homes. I've seen people going to hospitals. This is how it's supposed to be. We must not forget. And let me say that it is not yet over. Even though today is Boxing Day, by tomorrow is another thing. But we can still, Christmas has not ended until January 6th, before Christmas is going to end. So tomorrow, we still have the privilege of going out to give gifts to people who are actually in need. I would still want to encourage you to ensure that that is done.
Okay, thank you. It's a period of giving gifts, and you said Christmas has not ended. It's the 6th of January. I hope there will be more holidays. Okay, so Pastor Andy, how significant is this day? Is there any religious inclination?
Wow. I wish that everybody that names the name of the Lord should take it up as an inspiration, not just to do it today, but to keep it up, for life. Why? Because, number one, the essence of Christmas is Him, that is Christ, that was given. Remember the Bible said in Isaiah chapter 9, in verse 6, unto us a child is born, and unto us a son is given. And his government, he said, the government shall be upon his shoulder. Now, the son, the child was given, but in the wisdom of God, he nurtured this same child to become a son, and then he gave to us. Now, he could have decided to give us the child. No. But the child was born, he waited until the child became a son, and he gave to us a son. That is qualitative gift, that any person that receives him know that something has dropped in his life, making a significant impact that he can never recover in life. So in that spirit, if he has given and we are able to receive, he said that there is something that has happened, that is the government resting on your shoulder. By the way, government is all about authority. Government is all about empowerment. So the gift that we received on a Christmas day had given us authority, has empowered us to replicate same in the life of each and every person. And this gift that was given is a universal gift. So you will not be tired of giving. And you will not segregate whom to give. It's for the whole world. So you meet everybody anywhere in the spirit of what you have received, you also give. Now, if you come to Acts of the Apostle, in chapter 3, there is a place called the Beautiful Gate. A man that was lame was kept there for more than 40 years. He saw people coming by name Apostle Paul and Peter and then John. He made a request for an arm, all right? And then Peter, looking at him, knew that he needed more than an arm. What did he do? He said, what I have, I give to you. That what's beyond your expectation, you are having it today.
Thank you very much, Pastor Andy. Let's have a break and hear the views of a cross-section of Nigerians on their knowledge of the Boxing Day as packaged by our correspondent, Thomas Ogbetere.
But we came here to catch fun, enjoy the Boxing Day, so on and so forth.
It actually means changing gifts with family, friends, and relatives, having fun, going outing. It's just all about celebration. Exchanging gifts with your loved ones, your family, your friends, and going out with them, having fun with them, even though you're at home, or having fun with them, eating, laughing, and playing games.
Today, Boxing Day to me means like to stay somewhere with your loved ones and relax and remove all stress from you and all that. Just relax in an environment like this to remove all the stress and to even the thinking of everything about the country and the rest, to relax.
Boxing Day to a lot of people means fighting. Another set of people, it means just removing Christmas clothes and keeping it in their house. But actually, Boxing Day is celebration after Christmas, like celebration of life, enjoying with family, enjoying with friends, giving out gifts, having fun, not to stay in the house and start thinking of yourselves. You understand what I mean? So Boxing Day is just to come and see the world, see people around and have fun.
For me, it is a day of rest and a day that you get yourself as a woman, you know that sometimes if you give birth, people will be rushing to you to see, but today, the next day, you will see yourself resting. So that I've seen this as the resting day for me, and the day that I will get myself and the rest for the things I did yesterday.
Welcome back. This is still Nigeria Today, and we are discussing 2022 Boxing Day. I'm still with my guests, Reverend Canon Smart, Sunday Simon, and Pastor Andy Sunday. You had the reaction of the people there. Some people don't have a clue of what Boxing Day means. Some are telling you it's a time to, of course, some people see it as a time to relax. So, what do you have to say to that?
Yeah, of course, when it comes to days, things are happening, whatever name it is given, you always have people that will have misconception with regards to what that is. That's because people don't take out time to find out history. There is need to always, when you hear a name, find out what it is meant and how significant it is. And thank God we're here to actually add so much to that. Now, let me quickly say that another tradition that is very, very significant to this day we are discussing is the fact that in the Victorian times, churches in the Middle Ages were used to putting boxes outside in front of their churches, where people who are coming to church will come to drop, money. And the money is meant for a day like this, where that box is unraveled, and then whatever resources you have gathered from there, you now intend to go out and give it to those who need them. So we should not be surprised that people might not know the essence of what Boxing Day is all about, because they have always actually been hearing about it and they have not taken time to do that. And Boxing Day also, there are certain things we need to know about it, that it is a holiday, which we all know. It's a holiday where we need to spend time with family and friends. Sometimes some of us were busy throughout the year, and during Christmas, during Boxing Day like this, it is a time for you to spend with your family. Like me today, throughout, I didn't go out until I received call to be here. I didn't intend to go out. So it is time for you to spend with your family, extended family, and all that. So I am not surprised that so many people may not get the real gist. And thank God for the program we have packaged to be able to educate them and let them know how important Boxing Day it is.
Yeah, but Pastor Andy, we've talked so much about giving on this particular day, Boxing Day. But should giving, the act of giving, should it be restricted to just a day?
Wow. Earlier on I said no. Because when you receive, and depending on what you know that you receive, it will determine how far you will go in giving it out. So if you actually have the full understanding of what you received on a Christmas day, you will be able to keep on giving for life. Now, of course, we will not be surprised the understanding that many people have regarding the Boxing Day. Some people don't really understand what it means, and you will not blame them, because when you even state it out, you define it and you have written it down, and people have opportunity to read and study or even teach them. Sometimes it's difficult to comprehend, more so when it has to do with spirituality. You needed an elasticity of mentality to comprehend the complicity of divinity, because giving is divine.
Thank you.
And on your own, you cannot comprehend it. So when you hear people saying this and that, maybe reducing it to mundane things, just giving like that, you won't blame them. So but thank God for such an opportunity. We want you to understand that it is more than ordinary giving. While you give physical things, but beyond that, there is another spiritual dimension to it.
Can I add that Christianity in its entirety is all about giving. When you take giving out of Christianity, we are basically left with nothing.
Okay, having said that, I want to know, how can we use the act of giving to foster unity in a country like ours, where we have people from different tribes and tongues, different religion, and all of that? Because Christmas or the Boxing Day has gone beyond just religion. If you notice, even the Muslim and other religion, they will say, "Oh, Merry Christmas." They will even wish you Merry Christmas. They will say Happy Boxing Day and all of that. So how can we use the act of giving to foster unity?
Thank you so much. This is an important question. Yesterday I was in National Children Park and Zoo, and I noticed that it was not just Christians that were there, Muslims were there as well. So that is to confirm that everybody now celebrate Boxing Day and Christmas. Everybody celebrate Christmas and Boxing Day. I'm talking about fostering unity among us. Nigeria is a country with a lot of diversity. We have various tribes and what have you. Now, since we are emphasizing gift, what should happen is the fact that these gifts should not just be to the people who are of the same faith with you. It should not just be given to only people who are of the same tribe. No. This giving that we are talking about, when God gave, he said, whosoever believe. And as Christians, we are expected that when we are giving gift, whoever that comes your way, ensure that you give him gift. And how can this be done? You can go to neighborhoods, mosques, if they're willing to accept your gift, go and give them. That will foster unity. People in the hospital who are in need, go and give them gift, irrespective of their religion, traditional religion, Islamic religion, whichever religion they belong to, you go and give them gift. That will foster unity. It is not about whether you're Yoruba, whether you're Hausa, whether you're Igbo, but this gift should cut across everybody. Like in the church where we serve, which I believe, where Pastor Andy is serving as well, is mixed with all manner of tribes. And I have always emphasized that, look, in this church, the only tribe we have is the tribe of Christianity. I don't know any Igbo, I don't know any Hausa, I don't know any Kanuri, I don't know any Fulani. Every one of us, we're all the same in Christ. So whatever you're going to give, you don't look at face, you don't look at where the person comes from, you don't look at his religion. Ensure that this gift is given to everybody. Because Christmas is celebrated by almost everyone now. So it will make no point to only give to those who you know. And besides, this is the time Nigeria actually needs to be united, because there is a lot of differences because of politics. Politicians have used us a lot. When it is time of politics like this, they want to remind you where you come from and what have you. But I think that here in Christianity, we don't care where you come from. Giving should be given across board.
Thank you very much. And just shortly before we go, how can we make, looking beyond our problems, looking beyond our challenges, how can we make this season count?
Okay. Yeah. Job 35 verse 7 said, if thou be righteous, what hast thou given to him? And what has he received of thy hand? So given at this time is part of your righteousness that you will do. And there is one thing that I believe, that one of the strongest spirits in life is the spirit of love. Anywhere love comes, anywhere you demonstrate love, it has an impact. Nobody rejects love, even your enemy. You can reject it today, but continue to show love. One day, it will break down. So with love given, there shall be peace, unity everywhere.
Thank you very much. And that's it on Nigeria Today. We want to thank our guests for their time with us. I want to thank Reverend Canon Smart Sunday Simon, Chaplain and Vicar, NTA Chapel of Resurrection Headquarters, Garki. And thank you very much for coming.
Thank you so much for having me.
Okay. And also we have Pastor Andy Sunday. Andy is a senior pastor, Christ Empire Christian Center, Jabi, Abuja. Thank you very much for coming.
Thank you, my privilege.
And to you, our viewer, thank you for keeping up with us. The program is every weekday by 7:30 p.m. on NTA News 24. You can watch these and other episodes at www.youtube.com/NTA News 24. I am your carrier, Clinton. Once again, thank you for watching.